Hello there.
Hello. Oh, you're ready now?
Yeah, well, I've just gotten up when you came around earlier.
Oh, you found the form?
Yeah.
Now, would you like me to... Oh, you've got some questions? Okay.
Well, no, this is my letter that I sent to you.
Okay, right. Is there anything that I can... See, what I was going to say is if we go through the form...
Well, the thing is, in my letter to you, I've asked you to send your response in writing,
right.
which you haven't done.
No, I don't. Right. Two questions. Which part of common law? Right. I've got a laminate here that you can read and take some information off us if you're happy to, which is an official.
Yeah, but the thing is, under what act are you are you acting under statute law or?
Yes. 1920 census.
What, statute law?
The legislation requiring compliance with the 2011 census is the Census Act 1920, the Census England and Wales Order 2009, the Census England Regulations 2010, and the Census Wales, Scotland and all that have slightly different.
But are you acting under statute law though?
Yes, it says here.
So if you're acting under statute law, then I don't have a contract. Because that takes two... Yeah, you can't... There's no authority under statute law without contract.
Can I just read you the rest of it?
Well, I don't really have to listen to this, you see, because until you respond to my letter, you've acted unlawfully.
No, I haven't acted unlawfully.
Well, you have.
It says it is a criminal offence under the provisions of Section 8...
Statute law.
Of the...
Statute though. Statute law. Statute law is no good without consent. And you don't have I don't have a contract with Lockheed Martin. So you're agents for Lockheed Martin, yeah? Yeah? Yeah, you are? No. That's who this census is for.
Can I
yeah, it is.
Can I just tell you, can I just show you? I understand what you're saying because you have heard something about Lockheed Martin. And it says here, this is absolutely, you can't print this unless it's valid, okay? No employee of Lockheed Martin. We work for the office.
Yeah, but why have you come round to see me when you could have responded by letter, which I've requested you to do? Because until you do that...
We're here...
Yeah, but under what law? Statute?
No, it's not a statute.
Well, what is it then? What, common law?
Act 1920.
Well, that's not a law.
Is
it statute law?
We're not lawyers.
No, I know, but yeah, but the thing is, right? You're here under either statute law or common law, and I presume it's not common law, which is the law of the land. Statute law isn't, and it needs consent.
From who?
From both parties.
No, it doesn't.
Oh yes, it does. I'm sorry, but it does. I know the law.
Can I just say? Can I just one sec? I mean, I've got your letter here, which obviously this is a copy. It does say that regarding privacy, the inclusion of all questions is fully compliant with international and domestic privacy and human rights legislation. Both domestic and European courts have ruled that the legal requirement to comply with...
Legal? See, legal. This is not law. Legal is not law. It's not law. It's not.
10 years ago.
I'm sorry, but you're still acting under statute. With respect, love. With respect, right? I'm not. It's nothing personal. No. Please trust me. I'm a peaceful man and all that. Yeah. But you are here unlawfully. Well, because you are. Because I don't even have to speak to you unless without authority, which you don't have. No, I'm just out of my kindness of my heart. And I'd like to know what you're writing down.
She's my witness to...
So you're writing every word that I say, are you?
No, I'm trying to establish that I pointed out to you the things about Lockheed Martin which I hadn't quite got...
Well, they're behind all of it. No, and I'm not, and I don't go along with anyone to do with killing and destruction and weapons and murder.
I understand that. I'm 100% with you there.
So I'm sorry, I can't go on. I really think I've said all I need to say, love.
I'll just read this to you so that you are aware that...
Look, I'm fully aware of the law.
They don't have any access. I'm not telling you about the law, I'm just saying about this aspect of Lockheed Martin that you're unhappy with. It does say quite specifically that no employee of Lockheed Martin, UK, or its US parent, or any other US company will have any access to personal census information.
Yeah, but that means nothing.
They cannot access...
They don't, my information is not safe in their hands.
But it doesn't go to them.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I'm afraid it doesn't. Other information that the Office of National Statistics when they threw out the
Listen,
deal,
if it was law, you wouldn't be asking me, right, for my consent for a signature, would you? Because otherwise it'd be law, everyone would have to do it. So you wouldn't be here. No, they don't.
Everybody does.
No, only people who don't know the law.
What does the front say?
People who have been walked into the con, what you lot are involved
I'm
in.
not here to con you, I'm just here to point out...
The whole census form is. I'm not saying you are.
No, I'm not here, I'm just...
I'm not saying, you're an agent, right? You're an agent for the government, right? I presume. The government, which is basically agents for because the other government are all paedophiles. The police force and the government are mostly paedophiles, right? Right, and I don't go along with any of that. Okay, and I know this for a fact. I'm not saying you are, but the government are. Okay. Right. Have you heard of the Holly Greig case? Holly Greig. Well, I suggest you look it up and see what's going on for yourself, and see who you're working for.
Well, can I just... Honestly, I don't want to have a row with you.
No, I'm not here to row at all, my darling. No. There's no...
You're refusing to fill the form in.
I've not. No, I've given you my answer in my letter. Do you want me to? I'll tell you what. I'll read it out for you, shall I? Do you want me to read it out?
No, well, I've read half of it. I've got down to about here, the first, which is why I tried to answer it. But you haven't had any letters back from the office?
No, I've not had a response. And you was given 7 days to respond.
And when was
so if you want any more response, if you want to write to me again,
when was that sent?
this was sent on the 31st of
So is it right, as soon
March.
as you got the form,
Yeah.
basically?
Yeah.
Well,
So why you've come back 5 months later?
Well, because there's...
I don't understand it.
Because
not enough people are signing it. That's why, isn't it? Because people aren't stupid. Not everyone.
Well, to be honest, most people have filled it in.
Well, then they're the fools then.
And we're
More
down
fool
to,
them.
All we're here for is to clarify or investigate why you don't want to
Well, you
fill
don't
the
need.
form
Well,
in.
you've got it in writing. There's
But
reason.
with all best respect, we have a lot of refusal forms.
But that's not a refusal form. I'm telling you, no, it's not a refusal form.
When we go round to different people's houses, because we are officers, the people that came before...
But what sort of officers are you? Who do you work for?
I've just told you, the Office for National Statistics. But
Which is who? Who's that? It's the government, is it?
No.
Who are they then? What are they?
National Statistics are answerable to Parliament, not to government.
Right.
So
it's not law.
No, the census is failure to complete a census form could possibly result in a £1,000 fine and a criminal record.
Right, and I've written in my letter to you that if you don't provide the 2 questions that I've asked, right, then you're the ones who are unlawful, not me. Because I do not have a contract with you.
But there's nothing to talk about a contract.
It is a contract. If you're asking me to sign something, right, that's a contract. Is it not?
No, you're just signing to say that what...
No, it's a contract, my love. No, I'm sorry, darling, but it's a contract, and I don't have a contract with these people. Okay, so I'm under no authority to oblige, no obligation at all. Am I?
You have the
no, well, you should know this.
Well, not really, because I've answered your questions.
Yeah, but you haven't, though. My questions are there. There's 2 questions. There's 2 questions here. Right, what part of common law provides for the prosecution of a possible forfeiture of the property for people who do not complete the census form?
It doesn't talk any of that.
What part of common law provides this? None. When was a contract made between myself and the Office of National Statistics with both parties agreeing?
There's no contract.
No. The terms and conditions regarding completion
no had a contract.
of the census form, does such a contractual arrangement exist? I take it that's a no because you haven't responded to my letter.
Yeah, I mean obviously
well, this is it. See, this is an official letter you've got here. You haven't responded, you see. You've got 7 days to respond. You haven't done that. So therefore it's a tacit admission and you have no right to make any demands upon me whatsoever.